The Nigerian stock market is taking a little beating early today. But let's get a sense of the other side of the market street. We'll get to the stock exchange in about a couple of minutes. Let's check in with today's primary market action by the financial regulator, the central bank, and what does that mean for the yield curve for the rest of the week. Today's Wednesday, the middle of the trading week. For the debt market, Chukwuma Iguche is a fixed income dealer at FSDH Merchant Bank, and live to us now from the from FMDQ Exchange Place. Chukwuma, good morning. Welcome to the show. Okay, Chukwuma, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Thank you.
Glad to be on the show.
Good morning. Again. Well, we appreciate having you. So, what are you making of today's primary market auction by the financial regulator, and what does that mean for the yield curve at the secondary window?
Okay, so basically, the CBN is simply rolling over the amount of due to mature for the NTB Q4 issuance program. We had just over a trillion naira due in Q4, and out of that today we have 159 billion, which would obviously be issued across three tenors: the 91-day, 182, and the 364 day maturities. As regards expectations of where we see rates coming out, we expect rates to basically, go in line with the previous NTB auctions done so far.
Okay, great. So if it's just a rollover of those dated papers, as you said, so where do you see the yield curve? Do you think there'll be any significant impact of this primary market auction on the secondary trading?
Well, for the secondary trading, we do expect activities to keep as it has been. And in the past 2 weeks, we've seen a little sustained demand pressure in the secondary market. We expect that to keep on going forward as the time goes.
Okay, quite a very heavy size of repaid treasuries tomorrow. So, any idea what the liquidity level will be as the regulator will also do some debiting for FX market intervention?
Well, as you just mentioned, we expect we do expect a refund in the market tomorrow. But I mean, it's just we want to go on with what is happening today. Then we would have an idea what would eventually happen tomorrow.
Chukwuma Iguche, thank you so much from FSDH Merchant Bank. We appreciate your time for taking us through the opening calls on the debt market for today. Thank you so much. Let's talk about the stock market, where FBN Holdings, one of the biggest financial supermarket, is losing some of its shares this morning. Zenith Bank shares is also in the negative territory, including Access Bank, is looking like a very negative start to today's trading day on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. My colleague Edidion Inwang is live to us from the NSE trading floor. Good morning, Eddie. Welcome to the show. So, what are you looking at right now from the trading board from the NSE?
Well, good morning, Bosin. Like you said, FBNH is down by 9% as we speak. Zenith Bank is down, UBA is down, Access Bank is down. Right now, the banking sector is dragging the market. We're currently down about 0.12%. All other sectors are unchanged at this time, but the banking index is down by 0.01% right now. Market breadth is negative at this time. We're seeing more stocks posting losses as against stocks are gaining at this time of the day. But we've seen a lot of activity around NASCON, Cornerstone, also ICO Insurance. CCNN is up at this time, Maybaker, but we'll just keep an eye out, and hopefully there will be, some catalyst that will bring some positive sentiment into the markets, and we'll give updates, by 1:30 Bosin. But
Yes.
today is the launch of X Mobile, which is going to be happening at the NSE Market Data Workshop at Harbour Point in VI Bosin. Now, X Mobile is an app which aims to enhance investors' participation in the Nigerian capital markets by providing convenient, faster, and real-time access to the exchange's activities. Now, Bosin, with the app, users can, create personalized watch lists where they have selected stocks and securities that they want to focus on. And this is also in line with Nigeria's financial inclusion strategy, which aims to reduce the number of Nigerian adults who are financially excluded by 20% in 2020. So, Bosin, by the time this is done and I get the app on my phone and I familiarize with myself, I'll be coming over to show you how to use the app, Bosin.
I'm just going to love that. Perhaps I'm the one going to come down to the trading floor and you're going to show me how this is going to work. I love the new app thing. It's just that there are thousands and thousands of apps around the world and more are still coming in. So I think I'm getting a little bit too old for these thousands and thousands. I'm getting a little less space these days. I'm thinking more about my pensions and retirements and what have you more these days. So you have a lot of space, gigabytes. Is that what I call it? Yes, gigabytes. You have space to store those apps. I have less gigabytes. The few gigabytes I have left are just about what I'm spending into my old age. Thank you so much for the offer. I love that. But of course, the market, seriously speaking, the market can use a lot more technology and innovations to actually drive more people into the market, get millennials like yourself to be interested in the market. I'm sure you missed out on the 2004, 2006 stock market rally. Folks like you could just be ready for the next market boom.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are,
Okay.
Bosin.
Okay, great. So our temple met the market somehow in the middle. I'm sure you guys are having a nice time there at the trading floor. Thank you so much. Do have a great day and have a nice lunch on the show with Chimezie Obiwago at 1:30. So, what would Nigeria be spending? What does 2020 appropriations look like for Nigeria? The government's now bracing up for the global external vulnerabilities and risks that exist out there. So that perhaps tempered the MTEF projections for 2020-2022, which the finance budget and national planning minister spoke about yesterday. Give you some of the, what you call the brass tacks there. She unveiled the spending, the assumptions and the outlook for the year 2020. That's a magical year, if you remember. Headline spending will be 9.79 trillion naira. That's about 9.75% above the figure for 2019. Revenue, according to the finance chief, will come in at 7.64 trillion. Fiscal deficit will also expand to 2.142 trillion naira. Oil production will be lower to 2.18 million barrels per day against 2.3 million barrels per day for 2019. Oil price target trimmed down to $55 per barrel against $60 per barrel benchmark for this year. Exchange rate sticking at 305 to a dollar. GDP forecast down to 2.93% against 3.1% contained in the ERGP. You look at our debt servicing for next year would also be higher, 2.45 trillion naira. Non-debt recurrent expenditure, that will be 4.57 trillion naira. In the overhead figure, the overall spending, 9.79 trillion naira. Personnel costs, excluding pensions, will come in at 3.0 trillion naira. You have more details and more analysis on this when we return with Business Morning tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll see you then. Have a good day, everyone, and see you on Thursday.